a gesture that made us feel their support, the support of all Chileans. And I must say that today Chile is not the same country it was 69 ago. The miners themselves are not the same. They were trapped there on the 5th August, and they have come out fortified and taught us a lesson. Chile is not the same country anymore. Chile is more united and stronger than ever. And I think that Chile today will have more respect and be valued by the whole world. This was a blessing from God, that it had started a possible tragedy, but the unity, the faith, the commitment, the loyalty, solidarity expressed by the Chileans during these 69 days filled us with pride. And I want to thank God in particular for being with us all the time, and to say to you that I feel today that Chile is ready for great things, to face up to the challenges the future will bring us. And I'm sure that I speak on behalf of all Chilean men and women, saying from the bottom of my heart, long live Chile. There are times when your emotions are kept inside and you feel them and you can't express them, but there are moments when they rush out of you. And the truth is that when I saw Luis Ursúa, when I saw his face, the last miner to come out of the mine, I was so moved. I have been moved all day, as all Chilean men and women are moved today. And I want to thank you and to tell you how proud I am of having the privilege and the responsibility of being the president of all Chileans. There are celebrations in all the squares of Chile, in all the homes of Chile, but the most important one is the one that is in our hearts, in our conscience. I knew that the bells of all churches tolled when the first miner came out, and then again and again with hope, with joy, with emotion when Luis Ursúa, the last one, came out. We said it on the first day. This will not remain like this. Those who had the responsibility will have to face up to their responsibilities. But it has been a lesson for all Chileans and for our government too. We must improve our systems, our attitudes, our procedures to safeguard life, integrity and dignity of all our workers, not just in the mining field, in fisheries, construction, agriculture. Is something we owe every Chilean. And in a few days, I hope that I will be able to announce a new deal with men and women who are workers in Chile, of Chile. It has been very moving to receive, to listen to the words of admiration, the moving words and the words of gratitude, because presidents said to me, we want to thank Chileans for the lesson they have taught us. I was able to talk to President Lula da Silva of Brazil, or President Calderón of Mexico, President Chávez of Venezuela, President Santos of Colombia, President Correa of Ecuador, President Garcia of Peru, President Fernandez of Argentina, Mujica of Uruguay, Lugo of Paraguay, the Prime Minister David Cameron of the UK, the Prime Minister of Israel, Benjamin Netanyahu, and many others, many others. And this proves that Chile today was in the hearts not only of all Chileans and Latin Americans, but we were in the heart of the whole world. And I think we showed the world the best of Chile, our unity, our comradeship, the capacity to work as a team, and our faith. And this is why it has been such a moving night, a night of such joy that will remain deep in our hearts. Those who survived the plane crash in the Andes at the beginning of the 70s was a lesson that, and an example to this day, and I think that our 33 miners, their example, their strength, their attitude, will also be an example. I must tell you that the miners fought among themselves to be the last one to leave the mine. They didn't want to be the first one to leave. They wanted to be the last one, to show their solidarity with their colleagues. Told me something that I had forgotten. The first thing they said when they were able to communicate with the rest of the world after those very anguishing 17 days was to ask what had happened to their colleagues, the ones who had managed to leave the mine. That was their first concern for their colleagues, not to ask for anything for themselves. That is an example that they have given us of nobility, an example of greatness, and I think it's going to be an inspiration to us all. A country like Chile that has been so knocked by adversity. We've had such a bad year, such a difficult year, with the earthquake on 27th February, then the tsunami in our coast, and then we'll be able to celebrate our bicentenary with hope and unity, and now this incredible feat of our miners. But I'm sure that God does not give us tests that we are unable to face up to. We're all standing after the earthquake, and even more now after this example that our 33 miners, their families, engineers, rescuers, the police force, the armed forces, the families of the miners, all Chilean men and women that I know today are happy and have that feeling of belonging to a marvelous country. So, may God bless our country.